Hello everyone, my name is David. Welcome back to some more Pikmin 2 No Death Run. This is day 11. It's been a while since I recorded this commentary for these videos. I think I recorded day 10 a week ago, or 2 weeks, maybe even 3. I don't know. So I don't really remember everything that was going on, but I do remember, since I edited the video, a little bit of what happens and what I do. So once you pay off the debt, whether it's day 20 or 58, doesn't matter. It's based on how fast you get it done. You left Louis behind, and you have Captain Olimar and the President. So no real change in gameplay. It's just you have a different character. Anywho, so this I must say, this is our first time going to Perplexing Pole, but I'm like, no, because we got the yellows here. Now, I'm kind of splitting the work 50-50. That's usually what I do. Splitting the work in Pikmin 3 is a lot more better because you can just use the go there command, which I'm probably going to use a lot when I get to Pikmin 3. Now, originally, the plan was after Alex gets done with Bioshock, I would do this game. But I'm not done with the commentary yet. And he's done with Bioshock, so he's going on to the next project, which you guys will know is Bayonetta. So, once he gets that done, this will be uploaded, and while he works on his next project, I'll be working on probably Pikmin 3 just to get it out of the way and have some fun. Anyway, some breads he got with me, I don't know why. To be honest, I don't know why I just didn't use the, like, separate command. It's been pretty more fast. Alright, this enemy is actually super easy to deal with. He gets more easier well, actually, I think it's the same video, but he's not hard. In Pikmin 3, I think they got him a little bit more better, because they make it so he spits out ink. It doesn't kill the Pikmins, at least I don't believe so. It just makes it so they have the whole run around because they can't see kind of thing. By the way, you have to attack the tail. If you don't, well, you don't do damage. So I think this is the only above ground treasure I get, because I spend the remaining of the time getting the rest of, well, basically open up things. Now there's a day, I don't know which day it was. I think it was, I want to say day, I don't know, maybe it could be 12 actually. 12, 13, 1, 2. Where, freaking, I can't think of it. Why I like get every above ground treasure in just one go. And like, it was a very tight timing, because like, there was too much. If I had at least one mistake, I had to restart the whole day. And I think I restarted that day like 30 times. I don't remember. Actually, I'm trying to think. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done commentary or videos. Just haven't been really wanting to do them, but I kind of want to get back into doing them. So after I get down this video, I'm probably going to try to find a game to let's play and start a new let's play on my main channel. Well, my let's play channel, because it's not my main channel anymore. Well, it still is. Anyway, this is another dungeon, and once you actually open this, all the water in this part of the land disappears, but it still has water over there, so you still need water. I mean, blue Pikmins, but not the majority of the things in this area. Well, actually, no, you said this is the only small part, which I just remember the other half of the level where the, what is it, perplexing? No, it's not the perplexing pool. That's the area. I don't remember what the area is called. It's called something. But actually, there's a treasure over there I forgot. It's like right next to, basically where I just got the Wollywogs. I just didn't pay attention to the radar. And I would have got it. But yeah, like I said, this is just, that was the only treasure I got. And it's really clean up, pretty much. Just trying to get as much work done as possible. And just basically trying to open up the area so when we come back here the next day, we don't have to worry about it. Now, I have completed the whole series. Just don't say that now. So, I did go through the whole game without losing a Pikmin. It was fun. But I'll still kind of give like a little walkthrough-ish to these dungeons and stuff. I know it's just really like a challenge run I'm doing. But at the same time, if you want to do it, I can give you a lot of small tips and tricks. But it is random in a way. Because you have to rely on whether or not your Pikmins go a certain way, or whether or not your Pikmins actually do something correct. Anyway, the first dungeon, the first floor for, what is the dungeon called? Oh, I just remember the Smudge Castle is the one I was thinking of. I don't remember what this dungeon's called, but I'll find out when we get to the second floor. But this dungeon, okay, so this floor, not this floor, but this dungeon, or this video, was an hour long, and I think I cut it down to 20 minutes, and it's because the floor layout were terrible. They have a whole bunch of random traps. Some of them were just wollywogs, and one of them, like, no, what are they called? Basically the tadpole wollywogs. And one landed on the treasure to like launch in. I think that's the only treasure in this floor. And I'm like trying to look around to see if there's any, well, any Pikmins just doing random things. I started up doing this, and once I realized like halfway through killing the enemy there's no treasure, I'm like, wait, there's no treasure. Well, actually, no, I killed it. Alright, screw it. This next floor. Floor 2 is where I started losing the shower room. That's what it's called. I think this was one that gave me trouble. Actually, no, I don't think this one gave me trouble. I think it was floor 3 that gave me trouble. Yeah, this floor is nothing. This new enemy, which, actually, I think you only see it in this. No, you see it in a couple more dungeons. But the jellyfishes, I don't know actually the real name. It's like some long name, I don't remember. But, they can kill Pikmins. It just takes a very, very long time to do. So, just because they get captured inside there for like a minute or so, it's like, oh, they haven't been eaten. They probably don't do things. Just gonna leave it there. They do. Just slowly. Now, there's two of them. There's one that's big, and there's one that's like that size. The big one, just same thing, but just suck up more Pikmins at once. And then, that's the hard enemy. Just throw Pikmins on them. They can't kill anything. I think the big ones can also suck up in captains. Or am I thinking of a different game? Well, Pikmin 3. Because there's a jellyfish enemy in that game. But I don't remember if it killed or captured captains or not. I don't remember. Now, random notes. Mega Man Anniversary Collection 1 and 2, or the Legacy Collection, was confirmed for the Switch in 2018 along with Mega Man 11, which no one expected at all, which is kind of cool. It's like, oh look, a new Mega Man game. That's pretty awesome. Looks like Madden number 9, so people talking like, oh, who cares? But I still like it. It's Mega Man. Alright, floor 3. I hated this floor. And one thing about doing a no-death run, if you're doing like the same way I do, which is if you lose a Pikmin, just reset to... Basically, you're trying to go for like the final day when you get everything done. It says you lost 0 Pikmin. That's what I'm trying to do. Now, my Pikmin did get eaten there, but it didn't die because, well, I killed him before he could. So that's a plus side. But yeah, that thing was the cause of thing. There's a trapped wollywog that's it's just in an ending, like a dead end. That's where, well, it spawns. There was one where, like, I think there was a treasure behind the gate. I opened it, and as soon as I went in, it spawned one, killed 2 of my Pikmins. It got annoying. The jellyfish wasn't really a big issue. It's just the one Wallywog, and there's parts where I got one treasure, like needed one treasure, and he killed it. Or was this him? Just him. But I was saying, like, if you're doing the same way I'm doing, like you try to get that completed day. Like, if you lose Pikmin, you just reset. I lost my train of thought. I remember I was talking about that, but I forgot why. Oh, I remember now. Basically, one thing that sucks about it is that each time you reset the floor, it randomly generates the floor, so it's a different layout. So you have to learn that layout again. And it's just really annoying. But yeah, these guys are not annoying. I think he has one rip in that one. Once you kill him, the Pikmin go free. So, yeah, there you go. Pretty much. I think this is the last. No, I think it's after I get the treasure back. I think I killed all of them but one, because just in case my Pikmin got stuck inside of it, I didn't want to go to the next floor, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, you lost Pikmin because it was inside of enemy. Also, that thing spawned, and I hate those things. Because they just eat Pikmins fast, and luckily you can't kill them with the captain, but if you take too much damage, you can't heal, which sucks. Pikmin 1 you could heal damage, Pikmin 2 you cannot. But that's pretty much this floor in a nutshell. It was annoying, but eventually I got through it. That's why I was saying, like, there's a lot of luck into it. Not random number generator or RNG. There's a lot of random factors you gotta think of, like, is my Pikmin's gonna go that way or that way? Is the enemy gonna wake up or not? And then the fourth floor, just fast forward the whole thing, because it's basically a freebie. You get a free floor to do whatever you want. Thing is, I don't even think I did that one thing. Well, like, I had to grind for purple Pikmins because I never lost any purple Pikmins. So, if you don't lose a purple from start to finish, you can actually get the 100 purples without actually going back to dungeons. And I got a leaf. So I think it's a maple leaf. Alright, floor 5. What was this floor again? Oh yeah, this is something that I remember happened that was stupid. Basically, he can spit flames through the wall. So I was forced to use red, which I don't know how much I had. Now something else that kind of sucks. Since there's no death run, whenever a white Pikmin dies, they have a chance to poison the enemies and either kill them or do a lot of damage to the bosses. Since I can't lose any Pikmins, I see that animation every time I lose a white Pikmin to getting eaten. It's really annoying. Especially when I was fighting the bull bears in that one dungeon. The Frontier Cavern, I think? I don't remember. But yeah, it was annoying because my bull bears ate like white every single time. And no, stop it. It's annoying. I think the reason I lost Pikmin a lot on this floor is, again, Wallywogs. Even though I said they're easy to deal with, it's just sometimes when you throw purples and they don't stun him, and then you throw him, then he jumps up instantly, and then slams down, killing the purples because they're too slow. That's what annoys me. Luckily, in Pikmin 3, Wallywogs are a joke. Now, I keep thinking about Pikmin 3 No Death Run, and I keep thinking, and the same thing with this. When I thought of this game, I thought of the Man at Legs. I'm like, that's going to be super hard to deal with. But it wasn't. Actually, the dungeons were what was the problem, not really the bosses. I'm thinking of that one thing that's on the first dungeon, like the first area, where we find Brittany. Well, I should say we go to day 2. We find... Actually, it's this... We are day 2. Now, the first half of the dungeon is open to you, but the second half is... That's 2 halves. One is unlocked after you find Louie. I know it's spoilers, but once you find Louie, he takes off with your food and destroys. Basically, he destroys the second part where you find blue Pikmin. So that's pretty cool. I think you can look over there, just you can't get over there until that point in the game. And the boss on that side, I'm still trying to figure out how am I going to deal with it. It's basically the long legs, but really annoying. Because like how it works is he has 4 legs, like be the long legs, but you have to attack the middle, and the only way to really deal damage to him is by breaking his foot, and then he falls down and then you go up there. But he has a way to eat Pikmin super fast. And aside from that, when he stumps, like you're in a marsh, so when he stumps around, he can't. I think he can crush Pikmins, but if he stumps around into a spot, it becomes water, where most Pikmins other than blue drown. So it's gonna be a really annoying thing, but I'll probably get through it. Now, something I did on this floor that was hilarious. There's a treasure at the very top of this thing. Good thing I switched back, because one of my Pikmins decided to go attack that, and if I would have lost a Pikmin, I would have been mad. But yeah, there's a treasure up there. And in my mind, I thought, oh, that's not deep water. It's probably like, there's water, but my Pikmins can walk on it. No, it's actually deep water, and I drowned my Pikmins. I could have probably whistled them back, but a part of me was like, whoops, I screwed up. That was my fault. But that was actually something funny. In my mind, I was like, oh, it's fine. But yeah, that's the last treasure for this. And I'm just trying to remember how many floors there are. I think there's 7. So this is the second to last floor. I think so, yeah. Now, I don't remember this floor. And even though I edited the video, I know there's treasure in one of these little pipe areas. I don't know what they are. Probably pipes. And I know there's like the bottom half of dentures. But I don't. Oh, I remember something. I think there's a poison flint beetle. And that's why I'm separating my Pikmins and only taking purples. I guess. But I think I wanted to get the whites. Yeah, I think I wanted to get only whites to deal with it, because it killed 3 of my Pikmins because I wasn't paying attention. But I love finding those things because they give you nectars, and if you hit them a second time, they give you potions. And I think if you hit them a third time, they give you even more potions. But I did get a purple one. Now, I think later in the game, I had like 10 purples, I think? I don't know. I know in the final dungeon, there's a floor that pissed me off. Because I went in with like the wrong amount of Pikmin. It was super annoying. Now, I think that's the poison one, so whether it's water or poison, doesn't matter. If it's electric, it's the worst one because it kills anything that isn't yellow instantly. Now, I don't know why I left that in my Let's Play, because I know in one of my episodes in Pikmin 2, I went to go deal with it. I thought it was fire, but I didn't know if it was, like I said, I didn't know if it was fire or electric, so I went and attacked it and it killed 30 of my Pikmins instantly. Wait, did I not deal with the flint beetle? No, I have to, because I remember seen a purple potion. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, after so I think it drops mainly purples. And that's why I tried using. That's why I use the glitch a lot to get the potions. I think I screwed up this one, so I went in with 5, I think. Oh, did I get it? I don't remember. Oh, okay, I did get it. To be honest, I didn't really need to get the potions. Like I say, purple potions are really good, so having a lot of them is useful. But anyway, I think the last treasure is behind the orange billboard, or yeah, it's behind it, but like it instantly wakes up. So I just decided, screw it, let's just kill him. And once he dies, he drops nectar. Oh my gosh, only people who can get it are blues because it's in water. Wait, I didn't fast forward this? I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter, because really it's just the last treasure. And then, if I'm correct, it is a 7th floor dungeon, and the next dungeon floor should be the boss, which is easy. It's probably the easiest boss you can fight. Like, I even lost Pikmin's to the Emperor's Bullbacks. So that is an easy fight, but hey, this one is probably the most easiest boss in the game. Like, even the Bullbacks is easy, but at the same time he's annoying. Yeah, this is the final floor. The final floor, let's go. So, what you want to do for this boss is simple. Have one captain, have no Pikmins, and another captain, have all the Pikmins. And there you go, GG. Yeah, when I was watching through this thing, this floor is like not that long. I don't know what I'm doing actually right now. I think I might be looking for like, I think I was looking for eggs or nectar, because half my Pikmins are flowers. I mean, leaves. Because I believe the non-puppy blowhogs, like the orange ones, they just automatically get rid of, like, they can get rid of the flower Pikmins easily. But yeah, the enemy we saw outside is just a bigger version of them. But yeah, all you want to do is have one captain with nothing, because it locks onto one captain and then attacks. So switch captains, then he's gonna lose track of it, and when he does, just switch back and forth. So when he doesn't have, oh, if you see red, just switch to the second one, then he's like, oh, I don't know what the Pikmins are. But quite literally, this boss is a joke. Like, really. He drops. It's a whistle upgrade, but I don't remember exactly which whistle upgrade it is. It's a bigger range? Because I know the Submerged Castle gives you the best whistle upgrade, but we don't do that until much later. Actually, do we do it next video? No. Because there's 2 caves left to do. One is the Glutton's Kitchen, and the other one is the Submerged Castle. So we do day 11. I mean, day 12 is probably the kitchen, because I remember doing that. Then day 13 is Submerged Castle. Day 14 is the first dungeon in the Wistful Wilds. Day 15 is the last episode. I done 2 dungeons in one go. Hence why the episode's gonna be very long. And I'm gonna have to be commentating for almost an hour. Which I don't mind doing, but I might actually have to do commentary in parts. Basically, talk for like 30 minutes, take a break, and then come back and continue from where I left off. Wait, why am I? I think I don't know what this was. I was supposed to be. I was gonna try to look at what the text says, but I forgot. I don't remember what this upgrade does. It does something. But yeah, that's the end of this day, because since technically we went in with 2 seconds left, once we leave, there's nothing for us to do. And I guess the tip I could do, before you go into the submerged castle, if you're doing what I did for day 13, kill off all the enemies before you do a single day treasure run, because it's annoying to deal with enemies. I don't know what's with the background being like gray. I know it's almost sunset, but and there we go. Day 11 is done. So anyway, the submerged castle. I mean, the shower room isn't hard. It's not big of a deal. The boss is easy. The floor itself, I got screwed over because of the dungeon, not the boss. That's usually what it is. Either the boss gives me trouble, or the dungeon. Also, we have 100 blues, which is good enough because you need 100 blues going into the next dungeon. Actually, I went in with 90 because you get extra things. Anyway, since the president's with you, most likely can get mail from whatchamacallit, your family, and also the president's wife. I don't know. Even Louis' mom? I don't know. Anyway, that's it for this day. Let's be back here for tomorrow for day 12. See you guys later.